Stocks are trading mixed today after the market didn't do so well yesterday. The main reasons for the market trading mixed today is because the Fed's preferred inflation measure for September, the core personal consumption expenditures index numbers, which is those numbers minus volatile food and energy, came out as expected at an increase of 3.7% year over year. And then the headline number came in at an increase of 3.4% year over year as expected. That's partially good news, and that's the lowest year-over-year number since May of 2021. It was interesting, though, because income was a little bit lower than expected, and personal spending was higher than expected, which goes to show you that Americans aren't making as much money as you would think, and they're spending more, which is partially due to the amount of credit card debt Americans are taking out. Americans have about $1 trillion of credit card debt, and they're eating into their personal savings. Personal savings are pretty low. So the market has reacted to that, I think, a little bit mixed. Good news in terms of what was expected, but the market would prefer to see a number that was lower than expected. And then I think the market separately is liking Amazon's earnings report. They smashed expectations for the third quarter. Amazon stock was up about 8.5%. This is partially due to CEO Andy Jassy's comments about pretty much saying that AWS, Amazon Web Services, they made some cloud deals at the end of the third quarter, which will likely spill over into the fourth quarter. And investors reacted to those comments pretty positively. That combined with Amazon's stronger than expected profit margins due to cost cutting and unfortunately due to some of the layoffs, which is the downside. But either way, Amazon beat on the top and bottom lines, and that comment by Andy Jassy about Amazon Web Services deals that will spill to Q4 led that stock to do well. And as of now, the Nasdaq's doing the best for the day, followed then by the S&P 500 and then last by the Dow. We have to see how the market ends up. In my opinion, I think the Nasdaq will hold its gains for the day, considering how beaten down the Nasdaq really has become since the Nasdaq did officially hit correction territory, down about 10% from its highs, and the other day closed down below its 200-day moving average. So I think the Nasdaq at least is primed for a short-term bounce.